who had been feeding this stray mama dog for about 3 months. Randy told us that she had delivered a litter of puppies on October 5th under this abandoned building. And so he had been keeping track of her and making sure she was fed. We were able to get Hope to safety, thanks to our local code enforcement with the police department. The surprising thing was, it wasn't just Hope that was hanging out under this abandoned building. There was another dog there with a litter of puppies, who we are now calling Faith. Faith and Hope were both brought to the local shelter, where they were taken very well care of. Obviously, the shelter environment is not ideal for mama and babies, so Positive Pathways made a plan. Thanks to the support of our amazing followers and friends, we were able to raise enough money to guarantee that we would be able to do all of the vetting for these mamas and their babies and get them out of the shelter. I went to the shelter 2 different times to try to build some trust with both of these moms, which, as you can see, they were extremely nervous, scared, and hesitant. But thankfully, their tummies spoke for them, and we were able to make friends. Thankfully, they were only in the shelter for 2 days, and we were able to go pick them up, get them loaded, and take the long ride home. Okay, we've got our first litter loaded. They're nervous. It's not super cold, so the shaking you're seeing is just nerves. Obviously, being born under an abandoned building, these kiddos have had very little in the way of human interaction. So, it'll be very important, hi baby, that we start working with them on touch and confidence building. Oh yes. Faith was initially the hardest one to win over, but we took our time nice and slow. Of course, it was sunny when we left for the shelter, and by the time we started headed back, we had lots of snow. Are you excited to be in your new place? It's a little quieter, isn't it? Yeah, good girl. Faith has 3 girls and 1 boy. Of course, everybody's still a little freaked out, but that's normal. How are we doing? Hope has 2 girls and 2 boys. Yes. That was a tough ride. But we're doing so much better. Very quiet, warm and comfy. And Miss Faith already laid down, so that's a very good sign. We're gonna give these guys about 24 hours to kind of decompress before we do a whole lot with them. We will definitely give these little boogers a bath because they stink pretty bad. Huh, sweetheart? Okay. Nice and warm, relaxing, my baby. Yeah. Good girl. Good girl. Yeah, it's a good girl. It's a good girl, baby. Yes, it's a good girl.